Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. Welcome back. My name is Violeta. This is a timeless tarot reading for you. Yes, you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All signs welcome. So, I'm hearing someone is skulking in your energy. That's literally the word I'm hearing. Skulking in your energy. What? Let's see who's skulking in your energy with the lights here, Tarot. Skulking. Who's skulking in your energy? It's like someone's poking your energy or something. That's probably someone romantic. Love interest or something. That's what I was feeling, but anyway. My hair is as crazy as ever. I don't care. Someone you might have left or turned your back on. Let's see, who's skulking in my collective's energy? Someone who wants to offer you something, Ace of Pentacles. Someone who wants to not tell you what's going on. Someone who's getting out of a bunch of burdens, I'm hearing. Someone very burdened who is working on being unburdened. Listen, these cards are falling to the ground and they're falling face down. And I did glimpse that was the Six of Pentacles. So literally, Spirit was like, they don't want to admit what they did wrong. And that's why they're falling face down, because this person is not ready to take accountability, or is not ready to show their cards yet, or is not... They rushed something. They were reckless with you. They were reckless with you. And so they didn't give you what you wanted, which was a heart. It's like the offer is here, but it's not heart-filled. It's not heart-full. It's not a heart offer. It's almost like an exchange, like, okay, let's do this, but in a logical way, not a feeling way. Like there were no feelings there. You felt like you were looking at a rock, I'm hearing. Like you felt like the person was a rock, like no emotion whatsoever. This is so uncomfortable. I'm so sorry you went through that. And by the way, more cards face down. One of them is kind of standing reversed next to my foot and is Three of Swords. So there was heartbreak there. Heartbreak there. Three of Pentacles, a third party. Yep, someone was playing games. Oh, when will they learn? And they're confused. This person is confused because you went from, you know, sleepless nights to complete freedom and peace and joy, and they're like, what happened? How did collective go from, you know, wanting me to not caring at all? And the thing is that the energy reversed, and now they're in it's almost like you're in opposite energies, I'm hearing. So whatever energy you're in, they're the opposite energy, and it keeps falling. Five of Swords. This person really, really can't stop thinking about you, and they really, really want to. Four of Cups. They're upset because you don't want them, okay? They're upset because you've decided you don't want them, and they're a crybaby about it. Temperance in reverse. They're losing their patience. They're not understanding why you lost your patience. Was there ever patience? You healed. You healed. And that automatically closed the cycle, because you can't... Listen, this sounds like some kind of mess that was just for... You were in it because you were unhealed, right? But once you heal, you find that you can't be in those situations anymore because they don't fit, right? And so right now, you can't even imagine being in something so dysfunctional, but this person for some reason still wishes you could, because maybe, I think it was the Four of Swords, like this person literally does not want you to heal. They want to heal. It's almost like they're competing with you who's gonna heal first, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever said in my entire life. Am I going to post this? I don't know. It's ridiculous. The Tower. Something shocking happened. Something shocking happened when this person realized what this was, or what you did, or what they did, or what. It's like you're not even looking at this anymore. You're looking towards your future, towards your blessings. The only blessing about this was that it was over. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. You cut this person out, and you truly see the lack of this person a blessing. Like their presence was a burden. And I know all of this sounds very cruel and mean, but it's only because they did that to you first. You know, it's like they made you feel like a burden. They made you feel like an option. They made you feel like you were being manipulated. They made you feel like you were trying too hard for crumbs, basically. They tried to control you. They tried to be the best. They were in their ego. All those things were true. They were wearing their mask. They were holding back. They were indecisive. So all of those things that they did to you, now they're pretending that they didn't, because apparently you did. But listen, I mean, this is so funny. This is so funny because this person is, see, I hate saying things like this because it sounds so mean, but this person is a crybaby. Because instead of taking accountability for what they did, and then realizing that both sides did things, right? Like you did. Like you realized that they did stuff and you did stuff, so you take responsibility for your stuff. But this person doesn't, and it's such an immature way of being. Like you can't even see what you did there? Really? Really? Like, I don't know, it's just so childish. It's just so childish to not take accountability, point your finger at the other side and say, yeah, they were the problem. I was not. And that's so childish. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. This is really stupid. This is really stupid. I feel like it's a stupid thing that you don't even think about and you don't care about, but the cards are like reminding us for some reason, and I don't know why. Ace of Swords. This is so clear in your mind right now, and everything is just done. It's like done. I'm seeing a done, like a tick, like this is done now. This contract was canceled. The cancellation is pending. This is done. This is wrapped up. You know, wrap this up and go. You're done. You know, it's almost like this energy of, why are we still talking about this when it's completely gone, basically. Completely gone. Seven of Wands. You're protecting yourself from this energy that would have held you back, that would have just, you know, you went inside and you found yourself, and you found yourself without this person, without this situation. This was such a blessing that all of this happened this way. Three of Cups, face down. I saw a glimpse. This was such a third-party situation. This person put you in a third party because they're cold and unfeeling. They're logical and analytical. They were probably like, okay, I have these two people that I kind of like. This one's pros are da 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 da. Cons are da 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 da. Now, this person, da 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 da. Completely unfeeling, completely cruel, and completely stupid. They lost out on your beautiful heart because of a list or a person who presented something to them? What? I'm sorry, this is just such a... Everything is falling. The devil in reverse, but actually sideways. And 10 of Swords. This was such a betrayal of your connection, of your trust. This was such a toxic situation that you couldn't get out of, but you did. And this person is not even wanting to end the cycle, but it's not up to them. It's not up to them because this is ended. You knew the whole time. The truth is, you knew the whole time that this would end. And it would end badly, probably. And when it did, you weren't even shocked. You weren't even that hurt, if we have to be honest, because you expected it. You were ready for it. And when it did happen, you were like, okay, I was right. Bye now. That's literally what happened. At some point, it could have been a huge, huge hurt, betrayal, hearts broken, you know, the whole thing. But toward the end of this ridiculous fiasco, I'm hearing, like, you were so freaking relieved to be done with this bullshit. You were so freaking relieved because no self-respecting person would ever be in a three-way third-party situation. Ever. Anyone who ever respected you would never put you in a third-party situation. Please understand that. If anyone ever does, immediate block. Not even second, third, fifth chances. I don't care. You do not deserve this, my beautiful. And you know this. And that is why you cut this out and you were relieved. Everything is falling, but your strength. Because your strength is well fought for. Your strength is deserved. Your strength is exactly what keeps you going. And you're stronger than these people who try to make you small, who make you try not to see that they're just making drama for you, conflict for you, difficulties for you. This person, this situation was a huge burden that was just unnecessary, but actually it was kind of necessary because it launched you into this huge new beginning, this huge strength, this huge intuitive belief in yourself, because this person would never want you to, this person didn't want you to see your greatness, but you did. And you rose and you saw that this person was playing small and you could never play small. This is the truth. This is the truth. This reading is quite harsh, but you know, maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay to be harsh. Maybe Spirit's like, we can be harsh now. It's been a while, so why not being harsh? Why not? Let's just have fun. I'm losing myself in this connection. You lost yourself in this connection. Then you found yourself. Now this person is losing. The heart knows. This person is very delayed. I'm hearing like what you experienced immediately, they're experiencing very delayed-ish. Like, for example, right now, their heart knows, but yours knew ages ago. Where were they then? What were they doing then? Making pro-con lists? What? Are you seeing anyone else? They're wondering if you're seeing anyone else, and you probably are, to be honest with you. You probably are. Or you're dating around, or I feel like you've opened yourself to love and, you know, it's over with them and they want to hold on to the idea of you being single and waiting for them forever, or chasing them or calling them out of the blue one day. And you're like, I'm hearing something. Should I say it? Okay. You're like, I would rather literally cut off my hand, than call this person again. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wow, that's so strong. Wow. You've been activated. You're activated into your beautiful light, your beautiful power, your confidence, your purpose. And meanwhile, I need to control things to feel safe. Exactly. Meanwhile, they need to control things to feel safe. They are stuck in their control. You're free in your surrender. They're stuck in their safety. You're free in your bravery. You're flying, they're skulking. I don't know what to tell you. The cards are really saucy today. Cards are really saucy today, and my hair is crazy, so it's a crazy saucy day. But listen, you got out of it, so congrats. Reunion. They want to reunite with you, but you want love. You want true love. This was not it. This was not it even a little bit. My God. If there is love, this is like the opposite of love, you know? Like, what is love? This is love, and this way over there is the opposite of love. And this way over there is love. You know, that kind of thing? Seriously, they did you a favor because this person showed you what love is not, so you could compare and contrast every single person next and say, okay, how different is this from the previous one, and how much better is it? The better it is, the more closer it is to what you want. And the closer it is to the old one, the more it's not what you want. You know what I mean? It's like you're comparing everyone to this person, but in the opposite way. Like some people will compare new people to their ex and be like, oh, they'll never compare to my ex. My ex was perfect. And you're doing the opposite. You're doing like, oh, anything would be better than this. Why do I keep apologizing? There's no need to apologize, my dear. I feel like you feel guilty for saying all these things, for me saying all these things and you agreeing with them silently. But honestly, you shouldn't, because why would you apologize for the truth? That is your truth. That is your absolute truth. Everything I said up to now is the absolute truth. Why would you apologize for that? It was not your mistake. It was not something you did. This person hurt you. This person fumbled. This person messed up. And so you shouldn't ever apologize for any of that. Children. I'm not even going to comment because there's no point. This energy is so skulky. It's skulking around and trying to get your attention, but literally you don't even remember their name. Free message. You're in your freedom. You're so free and happy. Your childlike wonder is being activated, and you're just calm. This is the truth. Calm and collected. You remember a time when this person was calm and collected and nonchalant, and now you're this way. But you're not pretending or anything. Maybe they weren't pretending either. Maybe nobody's ever pretending, you know, but you really feel it now. You're like, why did I ever care about someone, anyone, really, outside of myself? Why would I? And B, especially that person. Especially that person. It's like a joke. It's like 10 years from now, you're going to talk to your best friends and they're going to be like, oh, remember that guy? And you're going to be like, oh, don't remind me. That was so embarrassing. You know, that kind of thing. Guide, reverse. Yeah, this person is not really good at taking directions. Not that they have to, but they don't take their own directions, I'm hearing. It's like this person wouldn't know how to unstick themselves or unmess their life because they don't listen to what they need to listen to. It's like they're listening to all the rules from outside of them. They're not listening to in here. And so the result is a messed up outside world. Basically, everyone else is dictating your world, and you watching this video are dictating your world. peace in reverse. This person is not in their peace right now. They're having sleepless nights. They're having like, they're probably putting on a mask of happy, happy, happy. Nothing's changed. Everything is great. But it's not. And you know, normally this would be the last thing I would want to talk to you about in my videos. That's like the last thing I want to talk about. And you probably feel the same way. You're like, this is ancient past. Why are we talking about this again? What is the point of revisiting something that's ancient history and that is just so in the past, and you've made peace with it and you've accepted it and you've moved on and it's okay now because it's gone, right? So why do you have to even look at this when there's no point? It's like, it's not me. This person is really denying themselves and everything. It's like fears in reverse. Their progress is on the other side of fear. They have to be brave. They have to be brave, and they have to see something in the mirror, okay? They have to see something in the mirror. They have to face it down, and they have to face their fears and do something about it, because as long as they're fighting themselves, running away from themselves, closing their eyes to their own truth, they're never gonna be happy. I guess Spirit just wanted secrets in reverse. This person keeps lots of secrets, and this stops them from being their full beautiful self. Karmic relationship in reverse. This person surrounds themselves with karmics. It sounds so horrible, by the way. I would not last even a week in karmic relationships, let alone like my whole life, you know? Can you imagine? That's submission. This person submits to all the rules around them, and even then they say, oh, I'm a rebel, I don't follow, you know, I don't do what you tell me. But they do everything society tells them. So how is that rebellious? I'm just confused. This person is so asking for help, so lost and confused and just completely lost in their life. It's like they lost their way. Communication reversed. They never communicate. They never say what they feel, what they want, ever. They just let everyone else dictate how they feel or what happens next. It's like they've completely taken a passive role in their life. My God, this is horrible. Am I going to post this? Because someone is going to take great offense at this video, but I guess they need to. If someone needs to hear this, like cross-watchers or someone watching this video, I don't know, okay? I don't know who watches these videos, but if this is you, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? What is so bad about living your own life and making your own choices and healing yourself, becoming better? What is the problem? Why can't you just decide to do it? Someone passed on is, I'm not going to even say that because that's mean. Spirit said something that's just, I'm never going to say that. Okay? You're not mean. I'm not mean. We're not that way. I just feel like someone needed some kind of slap or some kind of slap down or some kind of ego death. Some kind of reality check I'm hearing. Someone needs a reality check because they're doing everything in their power to stay stuck, to stay stagnant. And they're gonna keep doing that for the rest of their life probably if they don't make a change now. It's just so protracted. I feel like Spirit kind of poked them again and again and again and said, hey, you can do better. Hey, you can do better. Hey, try for better. Hey, let's try this. Hey, let's, are you hearing me? And then shaking the person, and the person is refusing to listen. And now Spirit is like, if you don't do something, anything, even a small thing, today, you're gone. Your life is gone. I'm sorry. That's what I'm hearing. And I really don't know if I'm going to post this, to be honest. This is really heavy. And this is not you watching this video. This is someone who you had contact with. And this person is still resisting this. Anyone who is hearing these words, I hope that you're okay. I hope that you'll figure it out, because you can. I believe in you. Even if you did some things that were wrong, or made the wrong decision, or hurt someone, or whatever you did or didn't do, it's never too late to fix things, to improve your life, to live your life, to be happy. It's never too late. I refuse to believe that. And so whoever you are, whatever your situation is, you can turn this around, but you just have to decide to. But as long as you're in 2 minds or 3 minds or 10 minds, it's never going to happen. You have to literally choose something and commit to it. You have to choose a path and commit to it. The collective, me, we chose a path and we committed. We have not looked elsewhere. Sometimes the path changed. We went with the flow, but we never went back. We never chose different, because we know what we want. To be happy, that's all. We don't want all the money in the world. We don't want a perfect life. We just want to be happy, and that's all. But that's a tall order, and it's a very difficult order too. It requires so much work and so much healing and so much growth. It's not where low energies live, or where karmics live, or where people stagnate or stay in one place, or they refuse their progress, or where they resist the inner knowledge. It's not where you just, whatever happens to me, I'll just accept it, whatever. No. It's where you decide what happens to you next. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, people are going to be pissed, but who cares? As long as you're happy. Don't you want to be happy? I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. This really frustrates me. And it frustrates Spirit too, because it's usually not this, you know my videos. I'm usually like, la 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 la, happy, happy, happy. But this is just so frustrating. Someone's really frustrated. So, if you've had enough of an earful, and whoever needed to hear this heard it, I'm just going to leave this here, because you can't convince someone to grow or heal or be better or change or whatever. The person themselves has to decide it. You can never help anyone change. They have to choose it and work for it and commit to it, and never go up and never go back. Hopefully these people that this reading was about today would find their way. That's all I can pray for. Thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonates. And I'm gonna see you soon, okay? Hopefully with more happier videos. Bye.